your donation.
But he will never be forgotten. Words from a 17-year-old who's about to honor his friend, mentor, coach, all in one. Justin Mosier will swim across Puget Sound. KOMO 4's John Sharifi says Justin will be thinking of Brent Rice as he makes his way to Vashon Island.
Look at him. Smooth strokes and natural swimmer. I figured Justin Moser must have learned when he was knee-high. I figured wrong.
I didn't learn how to swim till I was 12. I couldn't swim. I didn't want to put my face in the water. It was frustrating.
Now look at him. The 17-year-old can swim miles. He will swim 2 miles next weekend.
It's going to be cold out there.
It's going to be very cold out there.
There is Puget Sound. Justin and a few of his friends will swim from here, the Des Moines Marina, to there, Vashon Island. He's swimming for a friend, killed in a car crash, Brent Rice.
I didn't know how much he meant to me until he was gone. It was, at first, I didn't believe that it actually happened, and then, I thought I was okay. But then, a couple hours later, I just broke down crying. And I think I cried more in that month than I've ever cried before.
Brent Rice was a swimmer himself, one of the best in the state, in the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His brother Scott will swim the 2 miles too. Scott just qualified for the Olympic trials.
That's part of the reason why I started swimming so fast.
Because of Brent. When Brent was a lifeguard, he made Justin into the swimmer he is today. Now, 5 years later, Justin is a lifeguard too. And a filmmaker.
We'll showcase our skills against some of the state's best.
The Mount Rainier High School senior produced a documentary about his state champion swim team.
Dedicated to Brent Rice.
Justin's about to produce another documentary called Lifeguard. He's hoping the Brent Rice Memorial Swim helps him raise the money he needs. 20% of donations will pay for swim lessons.
And to give scholarships to low-income kids who can learn how to swim.
And maybe he'll teach them, like Brent Rice taught him. John Sharifi, KOMO 4 News.
Opening ceremonies of the Brent Rice Memorial Swim is August 12th at 1 p.m. The swimmers take off from Des Moines Beach Park. They've already raised close to $2,500.
Over the summer, we've been following the fundraising efforts of Justin Moser. He's a young filmmaker, a swimmer from Des Moines. Well, his Swim of the Sound recently made thousands of dollars.
Part of that money will help area kids get swim lessons. Part of the money finances Justin's movie-making dream. And to explain, Justin Moser is live with us in the studio today. First of all, tell us about the swim across the Sound. Justin, you made it.
Yes, we did make it. It went pretty well. We had about 40 to 50 people come out and support us. We had a little opening ceremony type deal. And then it ended up 8 of us stepped in the water. All of us knew Brent. And it took us about an hour and 20 minutes to get across the 2.3 miles.
So you went from where to where?
We went from the Des Moines Beach Park to Point Robinson on Vashon Island.
And what was the water temperature?
Oh, it was chilly. We don't know the exact temperature, but it definitely had to be around in the low 50s. Certain spots would just get really cold, and then you'd have to speed up swimming and then get your blood pumping again, or else you'd cramp up.
Good for you. So how much money have you raised?
We've raised $3,000 so far around that area, and we're still collecting donations until the end of September so we can try to reach our goal of $5,000.
And just to refresh us, this is a memorial swim, right? In other words, this fundraiser is for a memorial.
Yes, it is. My mentor and coach, Brent Rice, passed away 2 years ago, and I wanted to do something in his memory. And so I also wanted to do a fundraiser for my aspiring film company that I just incorporated. And I didn't think of a better way than to do something in his name that he had once done. And then I also didn't want to feel too greedy about getting money, and I wanted to do something. And at the pool I work at, Mount Rainier Pool in Des Moines, we've had a lot of people come in that don't have enough money for swim lessons and ask about scholarships, and we just don't have the funding to do that. So I thought this would be a way where we could do that. So we're giving 25% or 20%, of the total amount raised to the fund, the Brent Rice Memorial Scholarship Fund. And then next year I'm hoping that we can flop it and have 80% go towards the fund, and then maybe 20% towards the film company. And then throughout the years, we want to make this an annual event, give all the funds.
And when you're Steven Spielberg successful, you just give the whole darn thing away.
Pretty much.
You know?
You have other projects, and then your project is